KRSCFM Claremore Tulsa. Check us out online at
91.3.
rsc.edu. 91.3, the global alternative.
And now, broadcasting from the top of the skyscraper that is the Markham Hall on the Rogers State University campus in Claremore, it's Green Country's most exciting radio show, Free Association. And now, here is the Fort Smith Fireball, your champion of chicken, and your deluxe dueling DJ, Mark Lane.
Welcome to the show, folks. I'm Mark Lane, the Claremore commentator. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, let's dissect the word comment. That means I'm going to comment on the various news events of the day as well as certain events in my life. Entertainer. What does that mean? I'm going to entertain you with requests, if you want them, at 343-7913, with stories as well as with the true alternative music. See, that's the word, commentator. That's me. All right, coming up now, we have hockey with a song away, which we are a song away from your request at 343-7913. The Black Keys with Tighten Up right here on Free Association. And I'm Mark Lane, and I will hold your hand through the rest of this glorious Wednesday afternoon. All right, the request line remains open at 343-7913. And if you're a student, you need to know this because Friday is the last day to withdraw from your classes and get a W. I think you still have to pay or whatever, but you get a W and it doesn't go on your transcript. I don't know how it works, so that's. I figured it was another public service announcement that you should know. And also this week in the classes, they're passing out the surveys or whatever that you take on the professors. Do these things actually work? I don't think they do. Now, because I think that there are some professors that I know they've have to get rotten evaluations on, but nothing ever seems to happen to them. Of course, none of them are in the communications department, and I mean no sarcasm by that whatsoever, because we do have the best professors in the communications department. I'm talking about like general ed. You know, there's one professor in particular that teaches a certain subject, and only my inner circle knows what I'm talking about. You're telling me this guy gets a positive evaluations? He gets negative evaluations, yet he's still around. You know, in my day, he couldn't get a job looking in the inside of a volcano to collect a lava sample, but okay, they make him a professor. All right, that's how it works. Okay, the requests we have local natives with warning sign, and I had a caller, they called in and they wanted native lights, and I didn't know what he's talking about. I couldn't find it in the system, so I talked it over with Tip Toasty, the music director, and he told me it's local natives, and we couldn't find called to see, so we have warning signs. So here we are, local natives with warning signs right here on Free Association, and the request line, like I said, it's open. 343-7913. That's Spoon with Mystery Zone right here on Free Association, where it shouldn't be any mystery at all that you're listening to Mark Lane. And it also shouldn't be a mystery to you that I will take your requests at 343-7913. Oh, and by the way, Spoon with Mystery Zone was a request. Before that, the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones had You Left Right here on Free Association, and then before that another request, local natives with warning sign on 91.3 FM. I went with my class the other day, my advanced broadcast practicum class, to one of the Tulsa TV stations, and we went behind the scenes in the newsroom or whatever. And when I think of a newsroom, I think of the old days of the news with Sam Donaldson with comb-overs and ashtrays on the desk and papers and telephones going off constantly and people, in suspenders and stuff. I go back there to the back of this newsroom. It looks like I don't know how to describe it. There's like toys on the desk and everything. It looked like a flea market with all the knickknacks that the various news agents had on their desks. It looked like a flea market. Like I could go up and say, "Oh, how much for that Darth Vader bobblehead?" "Oh, $2? Okay, I'll nickel you down to $1.50. You want to take it?" You know, it felt like that. All right. Well, coming up after the break, we have Passion Pit with Sleepyhead. You got to be kidding me. Well, we'll have whatever you want. A request at 343-7913. It's free association.
91.3.
Vampire Weekend with Run right here on Free Association. Before that, we had, well, what do you need to know before that? You need to know what's coming up next, and that'll be Chris Joss with Charmer, or whatever you want to request at 343-7913. And I went home to Arkansas on Sunday, for Easter Sunday, to hang out with the family, and I don't know, it's getting to be pretty surreal anymore now that my older brother moved away to Houston. So it's like we have the family get together, but he's not there. So it's like half the family is missing, particularly the rowdy, rambunctious, witty side of the insulting side of the family's gone. So now if something bad happens, like a cup falls on the floor, we can't blame it on his kids. We don't know what to do, you know, now that he's gone to Houston. So with all of his kids. But we had fun anyway. My aunt, unsuspecting, gave me 2 nice Dallas Cowboys jerseys. I got a Troy Aikman jersey that I'm sporting today, and then I got a Felix Jones one too. So that was nice of her, and hopefully I will be going back to Arkansas next Thursday to take care of business for the internship. How's the internship coming, you ask? Well, I don't know how it's coming. I'm going to make a move against the one TV station back in Fort Smith that I have a couple of ins with. I've been calling the place. I've been like, all right, yeah, KOWBD. What do you need today? Yes, who do I need to talk to for an internship? Oh, that'd be our news director. Let me put you through. I call in the morning. I call in the afternoon. I call whenever. I can't get a hold of this guy to find out about an internship. But then they directed me to the website. There's something to do with you can put in a request on the website, and then maybe they'll send you information. I don't know if they'll do that. You know, we'll see what happens. They might take the request and print it out, fold it up, and then use it to prop up a wobbly table in the break room. I don't know what they'll do with the request. But here at 91.3 FM, if you give us a request at 343-7913, we'll play it.
This is real college.